Keep your ears to the streets. We going ham on the beat. Collective energies with flow on Renada Soul, Renada Soul Show. SGR 81.4 The Heat. It's your girl, Renada Soul. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, y'all. You are now tapped into the Renada Soul Show. Have an amazing guest. But first, I want to take care of some little house rules. You dig what I'm saying? So listen, I know that there are some on-air personalities out there, or you just was inspired, or you feel like this is your shot. You get one shot, you dig what I'm saying? And, you just finished recording and you want somebody to hear it, and you've registered with SoundClick and all your due diligence, and you just want it played. We got you covered like a blanket. SGR 81.4 wants your music, and we want you as an on-air DJ with us. So, just right there, comment, I want in, and we'll send you guys a link. That's it. Just comment, I want in. Don't say, I don't know what you said. I didn't get an email. I said, if you want in, comment, I want in. Y'all, I like shopping. I like crafts. I like all things girly. That's what my homegirl got, y'all. She got her own boutique, okay, and it's Black owned. Let's welcome Latoya Phillips. She is the owner and creator of MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique. Welcome to the Renada Soul Show.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
I'm doing. How are you?
I'm good. Y'all, Latoya said she was a little nervous, y'all.
Yes, camera shy.
Okay, well, we gonna break her in Renada Soul side. See, I messed up. You got that?
Yes.
You didn't even laugh. Okay, I'm gonna get you next time. So, girl, tell us, where are you from?
So I'm from Shreveport.
Okay.
Went to Hillsdale Elementary School, Turner, and Southwood.
Okay, so born and raised
Shreveport. Yes,
all
ma'am.
Shreveport.
All
Nothing Bossier City.
Nothing Bossier City.
Okay, so you and I worked together.
Yes,
some
we
years
did.
ago when we were in our prime.
Yes.
But wait, I'm sorry. We reversed it. We were still in our prime, but we was like in our prime for real.
Yes.
So tell me, the times that we worked together, what was your creative thoughts at that time? Because you weren't doing this. We were doing something completely different. So did the MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique come to mind at this time, or you were just in I gotta get it mode?
I think at the time I was more so in I gotta get it mode.
Okay.
But I was also shopping at boutiques and gaining ideas.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So shopping at boutiques, gaining ideas.
Yes.
So I know when I shop in boutiques, my problem is because I'm so small. So, okay, wait. I don't want to hear nothing. So I'm small and I'm shaped funny. So are there some people out there that, you're not shaped all the way like another person?
Yes.
So like the curve in my butt, I have too much gap in the back. So I can never find pants that like fit that part. Yes. Or then if I do find the pants and they real tight in the crotch.
Yes.
So I'm the same way on finding something that can fit me, even though you say you got stuff for me.
Yes.
So which store was that you was like, you know what, forget all this. Let me create something. What moment was that for you?
I would say I was about 6 months pregnant with my daughter.
Okay.
And I was very close to my grandmother growing up, and she passed away when I was in high school.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry.
But she always made and sold things. She was really famous for her hog-head cheese.
Oh, Lord.
And my mother, she was a seamstress. She was well known. She worked at Oxford Street.
Okay.
So she made all my clothes. And I think just the history of women just making things inspired me even more.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now you're inspired. You're pregnant with your daughter.
Yes.
And yesterday was her birthday.
Yes.
So happy birthday, Bookie Bud.
Yes, my baby girl.
So being pregnant with your daughter, the passing of your grandmother.
Yes.
What was the first thing do you sew yourself, or it was something that you purchased?
Well, I would say the first thing was probably decorating the kids' birthday parties.
Okay.
And then just a lot of people pushing me. Hey, you're very creative. You should make a business out of it.
Okay.
So for many years I guess operated more so in fear. And
We
then
do that a
in
lot.
yes. And then in 2023 I stepped out on faith.
Look at
Yes,
God. Won't he
yes,
do it?
yes, he
Yes, he
will. Yes.
will. Okay. So stepped out on faith,
Stepped
and
out
now
on
we
faith.
have
Yes.
MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique.
Yes.
So tell us
Yes.
about MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique. What can we find in there? What type of boutique is it?
So I make the candles by hand.
Oh wow.
Soy, coconut, beeswax. I have a choice between, your regular wicks or wood wicks.
Wait a minute.
I
You
like
didn't bring
wood wicks
us.
that
You
crackle.
didn't bring nothing
I
in here.
know.
Girl.
Ah.
Okay, come on. Candles and what else?
Candles. I do bath bombs from hand. I make them from scratch. Wax melts, car vent diffusers. There's clothing for women, all sizes,
Oh,
plus
wow.
sizes, girls. I have some men t-shirts, but the future is to kind of bring in a lot more for the family, male, female, babies. Also working on, the little milestone blankets that you use for your babies.
Yeah.
And you say, okay, 6 months. I'm working on those as well. There's just a lot to come in the future. I have a lot of ideas up here, and they're just unfolding slowly.
Okay,
Yes,
so are
yes.
you creating everything by hand? You're sewing or knitting or sewing shirts?
Now the clothing, no, but some of the men t-shirts, yes.
And where are you getting these ideas?
They just come in my head.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so where's your boutique located?
So I'm located at 2038 Line Avenue in Shreveport.
Ooh, she on the
Yes.
rich people side. Okay, so you made sure to be where the coins at.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, how is traffic over there? Not literally
it's
traffic,
busy.
but the flow of your customers.
It's pretty busy. We're in the Thornhill Plaza. So upstairs there's a couple of ladies. They do lashes, nails, braids, the works. And there's a new tenant moving in. She does a lot of like antiques.
Okay.
So yes, the future is all of us kind of piggyback off of each other for business.
Wow.
Yes. But it is a very, very busy every day.
Line Avenue, y'all. So she's not taking a wooden nickel.
Yes.
So is there a support system at home? Do you have a significant other that you bounce
my husband.
these?
Yes.
Okay.
I bounce ideas off of him as well as my 2 children.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me, being I'm gonna keep it real. You're a Black mom.
Yes.
A Black business owner. Just a sister all by itself.
Yes.
How is that juggling mom life, work life, and your personal life? Being Black, running a business where I'm sure we say that you're not gonna make it, and a lot of them make shot to make sure you don't make it.
Absolutely.
So how is your mental? How are things for you?
They're good. I've had my moments where I've thought about giving up, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
No.
And what was that thought of giving up? Was it from stress, from
I think it was more so expecting a certain amount of feedback whenever I'm posting on social media. I guess the expectation and comparison, like, hey, this person posts their business, everyone seems to promote it, follow it, and just doing the comparison.
Right.
And so I had to take a step back and say, girl, you're the shit. Get out there.
Yes.
Do your thing.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that can be overwhelming because I feel the same way. I will be posting, or make a quote, and it's crickets. And literally someone will reshare or not even give me the credit that they're using my work. And it went viral, or it's thousands, and I'm seeing comment galore. I'm like, well, what the hell y'all say? What the hell how that work?
Right.
It is very discouraging. So I even shared that I have a love-hate relationship with social media.
Yes.
Because you do need it for your business, but then it also drives me crazy because I do kind of in the flesh get caught up.
Yes. So times have changed. Yes. It's all about, they want to know who you are. Make your videos, do your content. So it's been a little bit of an adjustment. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of content, do you film any content when you're at work to promote, or how does the marketing?
I do very little.
Okay.
I'm very, very camera shy, but I'm trying to break out of it. Yes.
So we might need to get my sister a social media manager out there. Y'all keep it cute with the prices. We know your price is your price.
Yes.
But we starting out slow. So y'all see my sister, she needs some help.
Yes.
So tell us, okay, so sales. First of all, how long have you been in business?
So I've been in business since 2020.
Okay, 5 years.
Yes.
So right at the brink of COVID.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So before I get into my real topic, how was that started in COVID?
It really wasn't bad. I think I was more busier then than I am now, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
So
and I still offer delivery locally. So yes.
So do you think, okay, so with your sales in the 5 years, have you seen where you want to be as far as your goal, or you have not quite hit that yet?
I have not quite hit that yet. Okay. Not yet.
So what does that look like for you?
I think I'm on my way there. Definitely. Okay. I can feel it.
Okay.
Yes.
So y'all need to go and shop.
Yes.
At MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique.
Yes.
Online.
Come check your girl out. Yes.
Do you do any candle? So like for first date, I might want to take my beau there and let's make some candles. Do you do that?
We can, most definitely. Yes.
She said we can.
Yes.
So y'all here, you see, we putting it out there. I didn't make this up.
I have coffee, water. If you need a mimosa, I have that as well. All on the house, no charge. It's just me appreciating you just coming into my establishment.
Wow. And what are your hours?
Yes. So right now, Jill of all trades, take kids to and from school.
Yeah.
So once school starts, usually about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
Yes. And then weekends, I could do maybe 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
So yes.
Yep. So you think you would need more help?
That's the future plan. Yes, definitely to hire.
Okay. Yes. And you said you make everything on your own by hand.
Yes.
So what days do you restock on your candles? What does that day look like for you when you're remaking?
It's pretty busy, and I let the kids, they help out.
Okay. Yes. How long does that take when you're making a candle?
So I'm a perfectionist.
Okay, girl.
It usually will take me, I would say, 2 hours per candle.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said you use oils and
soy wax. Soy.
And where do you get that from?
Beeswax. I get all of my wax from Candle Science.
Okay.
Yes.
Girl, you put me on. Yes. Okay, so 2 hours. So you get all the wax. I'm trying to put all the ingredients out there.
So I'm taking my time. I'm picking out my fragrance.
Okay.
And I'm letting it, kind of simmer a little bit. And then I'm adding the wax and I'm letting that simmer a little bit. Then you have to kind of let it cool and add your color, and then you can start your pouring.
Oh, wow. Okay, so first dates, second dates. We might even need to do a social date and come and just enjoy ourselves.
Yes, I have outdoor seating. I have a waiting room with TV. It's an experience. It's not just, let me just walk in the door and buy. Like, I want you to feel like you're hanging out at your friend's house.
And what days are you open, girl?
Yes.
What days are you open?
Whenever you're ready to come by, let me know.
So 7 days a week you're open?
Basically.
Okay, so 7 days a week, 10 to 2. Yes. Y'all need to go for an amazing experience.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about...
I always throw in a little freebie as well.
Okay.
Yes.
So you say you're going to be open after this?
Yeah, we can go.
So I talk mental health all the time.
Yes.
Because life be life and stuff happens, right?
It does. Yes.
So
indeed.
Can you tell us a scenario to where this was just too much, and it was you're thinking about your family or the business? Yes. How does that look for you? What did that look like?
So pretty much. I guess I'll say just in general, trying to run a business, be a stay-at-home mom, be the wife. Yes, it can get challenging. There's a lot of demands. Your family, your business, and you want to show up for everything. And I like to take big bites and just work my way and chew it down and figure it out. It may be overwhelming at first. I may fall out, but I'm going to come back and figure it out.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you decompress throughout the days when it's so hectic and you got somebody tugging on you? Your husband want his plate.
Yes.
And I just put in my order online. And I want it like the day you said I was going to get it.
Yes.
So how do you decompress? What do you do to unwind?
I pray.
Okay.
And I turn on my worship music.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Praise the Lord. Yes. Worship is good.
Yes.
And what church do you attend?
North Point Community Church.
Okay. Yes. Now, do you have any of your church members? Do you see any of them coming to your boutique, or because you see your church members at your boutique?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm about to say church members.
They need to come. Yes.
To the boutique.
Yes.
Church.
Yes.
What's the name of your church again?
North Point Community Church.
North Point Community Church. You have this amazing woman of God here that is doing 1 Thessalonians 4:11. She's doing the works with her own hands. She minding her business and she drinking her water, Lord.
Yes.
But Lord, we pray that you get the sales that you need, and God does just that.
Yes.
Okay, so what's next in creating what you're creating next for your boutique? So you got candles, you got the waxes, you got the clothes.
I do wood signs, wreaths.
So you do the burning wood signs?
Yes. You know, like how the people have the welcome signs at their doors. I make those. I have a bubble, and it's a package deal where you can get the bubble. I can set up a table. You can do date night. I have a blow up screen. There's so many ideas. Like they just go.
Right.
And yes.
Okay.
Yes,
are you open for sponsorships? So like collabing with other people? And
yes. Because that's what it's all about. Yes.
Okay. Have you seen the works of I Create Memories? And there's I can't think of another girl that I follow on Facebook, Jaquilla Smiley. So Jaquilla, you watching this? I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of your company, but she does chairs.
Okay.
She does decorations for, and she does balloons as well.
Okay.
I think y'all would be a great collab for like a date or something intimate. Yes. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna give y'all the blueprint.
Yes.
But so I put it out there. So if y'all watching, I think that would be a great collab. Yes. Are there any boutiques or any businesses out there that you would like to collab with that you are manifesting?
Not that I could think of, like right off the top of my head. Everyone. Like I'm all about collaboration. Yes.
Okay. So do you know who your competition is in your area? Have you seen that?
I'm thinking my competition is, I believe it's called the Gilded Oyster and A Clean Slate. They are further down on Line Avenue by Jason's Deli.
Okay.
Yes.
And they're a boutique as well?
Well, Clean Slate does candles.
Okay.
And it's a couple that does candles. Really nice looking candles. Yes. Yes.
Wait, girl, you said really nice looking. Yes, wait, yours are nice looking?
Yes, they are. But yes, I had some competition indeed. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So the competition is the candles.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think you could do more that could push you just a little bit over the edge and bring some more people towards you?
So I try to get a little bit of feedback to see what everyone is kind of looking for.
Okay.
I think my style is a little unique and different because I top them with wax melts, just different little creative things to be different from everyone else that makes their candles around here.
I like what you said. Yes. So you're still in the competition.
Yes, trying to be different.
Just different. Yes. God, listen, I just really want y'all to go out and shop and support. Now, your outfit, was this from your boutique?
No, but it's from a boutique that I shopped at online. Unfortunately, I no longer shop with them because I figured out the recipe.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you create children's clothes there as well at your boutique?
Yes, sell children's clothes.
Okay.
Backpacks, belt bags.
What's a belt bag?
You know, the little belts you strap like a fanny pack.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And for boys and girls, or just
for girls?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
And what are for the little boys?
Mostly a lot of two-piece outfits and T-shirts.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And this was inspired by your children?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, do they come into the shop often?
Oh, they love it. Yes, they love it.
What do they help with when they're in there?
Everything. Any and everything. Yes.
What about your husband?
Everything. Yes.
Okay.
Everything. Yes. They're all hands-on helping. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, do you want to give a shout out to anyone, because we are live? They're looking at you like right now. Hey y'all. Hey. You want to say something?
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well.
Oh, she just now realizing y'all there. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
My family. I love y'all. I thank y'all for all of your support.
Okay, yes. And tell us your location again.
It is 2038 Line Avenue, Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay, yes. And where can we find you?
So I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and I have a site as well.
And what's the site?
It is MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique /site.
Okay.
Yes.
And MOTHERKRAFTED.
And I may have said that wrong.
We'll just go to MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique.
Yes, and it'll pop up on Google.
Okay, yes. MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique on Facebook or Instagram?
Yes.
On which one?
It'll lead you right to the site.
On Facebook or Instagram?
On both.
Okay.
Yes, it's available on both sites.
So MOTHERKRAFTED Boutique on Facebook, Instagram. Come and shop on Line Avenue from 10 to 1?
10 to 2.
Oh, 10 to 2. Yes. Any day of the week.
And I will also post, because sometimes I do set up at little markets as well, like the farmers markets. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we just got to catch you.
Yes.
All right, Miss Latoya. Y'all, I'm going to take a pause for the calls because I got some music. And that's just what I like to do. I like to interview, I like to talk, and I like to get deep down into this music. So we're going to talk about this artist after we play the music. But King's Understanding is up next. Right here at SGR 81.4, The Heat.
The river, like the river. I hear whispers telling me to go and change the game, yeah. Telling me to go and change the game, yeah. I was born by the river, and like the river, I hear whispers, they telling me to go and change the game, yeah. Telling me to go and change the game, yeah. Go dummy, Kyle. Sometimes I cry just to clear my eyes from all the shit that I seen outside, from homicides and suicides. Live my life like do or die, and that mean I cannot waste no time, cause time alive, I can't wait and die. When I open my eyes, God cracked the sky. Fly by nature with a natural high. Given a choice and I had to try. Given a voice to make a past the rise. In the afterlife ain't no choosing sides. They gave me beef when I passed the fries. You hear the beat when I'm passing by. I'm too unique in the average eye. It's you and me to those who would ride. Unity is the oldest tribe, and loyalty is the code that ties the realest things to the open mind. I needed closure with the hope I hide. No more dope, just the dopamine to see what's rolled up in the scrolls for me. Alone with life how it's supposed to be. Wife on right where she supposed to be, cause I won't fight for the colder scenes. I release what wasn't holding me. Rebuke the beast, that's what I told the team. And by God's grace I got a win and ring. When I got in the ring I start surrendering. Now it's just him and me. My fear and peace took a real retreat, and now I feel complete. I'm the better version, this the feel to beat. And my heart is speaking, you can feel the beat. I was born by the river, and like the river, I hear whispers, they telling me to go and change the game. Telling me to go and change the game, yeah. I was born by the river, and like the river, I hear whispers, they telling me to go and change the game. Yeah, tell them, come on. Yeah, by the grace to see what it's finna be. It's no mystery, now I get to see the water recede. Mixed with faith and face the heart of my dreams. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Humble like a heart that's praying on knees. Faithful knowing I'ma get what I need. Patience like the space that's standing between. Waiting for the day to bring to my team. The day the Lord has made for us all to lead. Our family to the trophy, winning the league. Competition don't exist, it's just me. My confidence is like a living routine. I open my ears and listen when they speak in my affirmation, saying go and achieve. The testimony that I hear and I read make me believe now I won't be deceived by self-deceit, anxiety, and self-defeat. Or me or he or she or they or them or we, a day or week is all I need to take a leap of faith and change the game. I was born by the river, and like the river, I hear whispers, they telling me to go and change the game. Telling me to go and change the game. Yeah. I was born by the river, and like the river, I hear whispers, they telling me to go and change the game. Telling me to go and change the game. Yeah.
Hey guys, hey, it's your girl Renada Soul. So listen, that was King's Understanding, and shout out to King's Understanding. If you are watching this, thank you so much for being a part of the Renada Soul Show. King's Understanding, you've been a part of everything. We have some music together that he and I worked on a couple of years ago. I just wanted to talk about him a little bit. He has really been on his healing journey, and you guys should go and follow him, King's Understanding, Philip Rashad on Facebook, and I believe Instagram as well. He's putting out a great message. He's just telling his journey, telling his story with God's love. And I mean, who can argue with that? And if you argue, who cares? But who can argue with someone being transparent and talking about their journey? So again, shout out to you, King's Understanding, for that awesome track. If you are an artist or a poet and you would like to hear yourself played on the Renada Soul Show, or if you have poetry and you have a clean radio MP3 version, go ahead and submit that over and we'll get it played. You can submit it over to renadasoul1@gmail.com. I got you covered. You can submit it over to Social Goats. Either way, we getting you played, okay? Just like that. And again, if you would like to be on air and you're an on-air personality, come on over to SGR 81.4. Comment on this video, I want in, and we're going to send you a link just like that. So y'all, it's time to decompress. But wait, before we decompress, don't forget to go by Mother's Crafted Boutique on Line Avenue so you can get your candles, your wicks, get your kids' clothes, your mama clothes, your boo thing clothes, your everything. And for that first date, you can take me on a date if you want to, and we can go and make some candles. But now it's time to decompress. It's time to unwind. It's time to relax. So let's blaze over to Veronica and see what she got. What you got, Veronica?
Hey guys, it's us again.
Hey girl.
Our mental health as we should on a daily. We should not wait for things to come about and issues to arise before we learn how to decompress and how to control our emotions. So last week we discussed social determinants of health, and the first one was food, our supply of food, and how it affects our ability to think and our ability to perform on a daily basis. Today we're going to discuss housing. Housing is a social determinant of our health, And it is also sets the foundation of our mental health, because if we're living in an unsafe space, whether it's with family or alone or with our children, then that affects our mental health. There was an incident in Shreveport. A young lady was displaced and arrested, and we can talk about that the entire show. However, we see how that affected her, but has anyone considered how that affected her children?
Absolutely.
That has not been spoken about. Out of everyone who has liked and shared that post, no one has mentioned anything about her children. She didn't just start living in those conditions at that moment where she was arrested. She had been living in that condition for some months. And that also affects her children. That affected her children in how they perform in school and in the community. So I would just like to take a moment just to say thank you to everyone that helped this young lady out.
Yes.
I don't know her personally, but for a community to come together for this cause and to fight for her, because obviously this is something that she could not fight alone. That also affects her mental health, knowing that she does have the support, because she may not have had someone who she could have gone to say, hey, I need help. So community resources and the ability to reach out to others and those individuals guide her to the resources that are necessary to either pay the rent, which from my understanding, she had paid the rent, but also the other issues that she was having in the home, and to assist with her children. I personally want to say thank you. Absolutely. On her behalf. Going back to housing, how it affects the individuals, the adults, as well as the children. It also creates a fear of asking for help from your family and from others. We should never feel alone, but sometimes we do. That creates feelings of depression. I think every segment we will always talk about anxiety and depression, because we have to deal with the symptoms of those issues. We'll talk about that on another show. I can talk hours about mental health. I can talk hours about diagnosis. I can talk hours about symptoms. And I'm always going to say that we should learn to manage the symptoms, not the diagnosis. A lot of times we focus on, well, that person must be depressed. Okay, how are they dealing with that depression? Some people are high functioning, some people are low functioning, and you just never know what is going on. But if you just take the time to talk, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Renata asked me to come on this show.
Because I'm high functioning.
Very high. Y'all see my face, very high.
Very.
But it takes someone close to her to know when when there's an issue, and to be able to say, Renata, have a seat.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. What is it? And I would like to also say thank you to Renata as well. And I have another friend this week that just took the time to ask me, how are you doing?
Yes, because I had to ask you that, because you're always there for other people. And I even said that. I said, girl, I always wanted to ask you this. But you're always there for people. I hear you with your children. You're phenomenal with them. I watch you on social media. You're sharing people's work. You're always encouraging people. But what's your unwind time? What does that look like?
So what I tell everybody is at 9:00 p.m., it's a wrap. If you have not talked to me, if you have not texted me, you might not after 9:00 p.m. That's my wind down time. I take in time for myself. My children know as well. They don't have to go to sleep, but they have to stop talking to me. So whatever it is, let's talk about it. We establish a time, because I listen, like you said, I talk to everyone else all day about their problems. Well, I can't neglect my children either. So let's sit down and let's discuss, because I may not be able to talk about something that they wanted to come home from camp to talk about, or my daughter, she's in college, something she may have wanted to talk about, because I'm still on the go all day long. So what I do is I take out time, like an hour and a half before 9:00, 7:30, 8:00, somewhere in there, to talk to my children, to be goofy with my children, to find out what's going on in their life, to contact my family to say, how are you all doing? What is it that you need me to do? So at 9:00, that's a wrap. I'm getting a shower. I'm getting on my sofa with my fan, because I'm hot. And I'm reflecting on my day. That's my me time, is to learn or to know what I've accomplished for that day, and the things that I did not accomplish, I put them on for the next day or the next day.
Whenever.
Yeah, whenever. I will never feel like I'm not being productive because I didn't take on every task that I had for that day.
Right.
So my decompression is taking time, even after each client. If I have to sit in that car for a moment, just to take time and think about either what just happened or either to let it go. A lot of times we hold on to things and you just need to let it go. If I held on to all of the problems that I heard every day, all day, I would be a mess.
You would be like me.
Oh, you're not that bad.
You would
She's
be
not that
dangling
bad.
from the ceiling with your drawers hanging from your neck like me.
Renata, I am a mandate reporter. But yes, I do take time to decompress, and that's 9 o'clock. So when my friends on Facebook saying you're not answering the phone, it's because they're calling me and texting me after 9 o'clock, and I'll call them in the morning at like 6, 7, 7 o'clock when it's time to start moving and shaking again.
Right.
Another thing I do, which is what pretty much everyone tends to do, which is to take care of myself, whether it's to go and have dinner, lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever it is, by myself. Sometimes you just need to be by yourself and be okay with that. If you're not okay with being by yourself sometimes, there's some other issues.
It's a lot of healing
that you
need to
have
be done.
to deal with. Right. And that's just the bottom line. You just have to deal with it. We can't keep sweeping it under the rug or acting like it's not a problem just because we're functioning. It's okay. Whatever it is, you don't know what the next person is going through and how hard it is. Your thing, if you talk to someone about what you're going through and let someone tell you what they're going through, you're going to be humble. Okay. You're going to humble yourself really quick because everybody has to bear their own cross. And just because they're not talking about it does not mean that it's not going on.
Right.
So
I want to piggyback when you were talking about Callie Stevenson, and not to draw it out, sorry, but I do know her personally, and I actually met her. So it touched me a little differently, I guess, from you seeing it, because when I met her, she was in college, her freshman year in college. So she was like so green, which I like because I'm green too. But she was just so green, and we were so green together, and it was like I could be a big sister to her. So she and I were under at another radio station at the time. So she ended up being an on-air personality. She looked up to me, and I was like, I'm like, girl, my stuff is not together. But in saying that, someone else found solace in me, right? So just watching her flourish throughout her career. I'm on her fan page on social media, so I'm not on her personal. So when I saw the picture, I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, Lord, they just post anybody the way they look. And I'm like, Lord, the baby didn't even get a chance to comb her hair. So after I'm reading, I saw it was her, and I inboxed her. I felt so bad, like you said, for the kids, because I remember just some vulnerable moments being a kid, and not one adult asks, how was my sisters and I, or how did my sisters and I feel, or who were going to come and get my sisters. And I remember how that made me feel. And to this day, I still kind of hold some reservation about that people never really asked about the kids. By you saying that
I don't know. Children have a very soft space. I'm very protective of children. Whether
Me
it's
too, I'm
my
getting
children,
choked up.
I see you. Whether it's my children, your children, any children have a soft, because they can't protect themselves.
Right.
So we're responsible. And a lot of times people think that children don't have feelings. Right. And we do. Right. Because guess where our adults' problems come from? Right.
As a child. So to say that to Callie or to everybody that's around her, y'all go and check on the kids. Yes, give them a hug for me, or take them out to lunch or something, or go give them a new backpack, get their nails done, just something. It may be something in your mind like, Lord, it's something so small, but I assure you, as I remember it, I'm 45, but I remember the grown-ups. I remember the conversations. I remember the time and the care that was taken. I'm sorry. I do get so, I love kids, and I just hate situations where kids have to grow up to be adults too soon. Right. So back to enough of that. I apologize for that, but Callie and everyone else that's helping her, I'm so grateful for the help she's getting for Stephen. Representative Stephen, I even saw the post where he was like, "This is madness. This doesn't make sense." And I'm so glad that someone said that. And for anybody else that's going through, that's fighting, there's so many of us fighting in silence because of fear of what other people would say or think, or how they would be looked at once they became vulnerable.
Right.
Y'all, life be life and stuff happens. Now, all the time things are by our hands, because I know sometimes I could mess some things up, and then things are just by circumstance, by chance. But you want people to talk and be transparent and be open, but then you beat them up.
Right.
So I just feel like we need to find another way to be there for people, or to show our support. I'm talking about mental health. I talk about it all the time. I have Veronica here with me because I want this to be a thing. I want people to know that it is okay not to be okay. It is okay to ask for help. It's okay to post that long, drawn out post that was just breaking you down. It's okay to tell too much. It's okay to tell not enough. It's just damn okay. It's just damn okay for you just to be in it, to sit in it however long you need to sit in it, for you to get the peace and the help and the love and the support that you need.
Absolutely. And never apologize for how you're feeling.
Never apologize.
Those are your feelings. You apologize for crying. It's okay to cry, because that you're feeling. What is not okay to do is to stay there. Feel it. Feel those emotions and heal it.
Absolutely.
Go through it.
Absolutely.
So never apologize for how you're feeling at that moment.
And for those of you that may have been triggered for watching it, because it did trigger me a little, because it took me back to some things that I was trying to forget. So it did trigger me a little bit. But for those that were triggered, still help or support, prayer. We just can't keep talking about people.
Right.
We just can't keep sharing the posts to be funny or to make memes. Because I'll even be honest with you, there was a couple of years ago in my me transitioning and going through my divorce and stuff, I attempted suicide. I really did. And I only shared this with a couple of people, so now I'm sharing this with you guys, and that's not the first time that I've tried it. But I attempted it this very last time because I got so overwhelmed from people, from reaching out, from asking for help, for trying to talk about the situation, to I got so over it. I'm like, you talk about me one more time, or you laugh at me, or you think this is a game. And I'm like, I could just take my little self out of here. Right. So Veronica, what words of encouragement can we give to people that are feeling exactly like me, just like high functioning? I will still put on a smile, but then I will break at any moment when I know that there's no one there. What can we say to people like that?
There are people there. You have therapists, and what we have to understand is that's not a curse. It's not. You shouldn't feel ashamed to go talk to a therapist, to a counselor, to a pastor, or whoever is your safe space. And you have to be able to get to a point where you can create that safe space and not, like the words you use, to be vulnerable.
Right.
If someone can come talk to you and be able to open up and share things and not hear it later, that's your safe space. And that's what's told to children as well. My clients that are children, find you a person that you feel safe speaking with. If that's your neighbor next door, if that's your teacher, a teacher at school, the lady in the cafeteria, and for the parents. Create those relationships to where that allow those children to be able to have those relationships. So to answer your question, you have to feel comfortable and find your safe space. You will not find help in the majority.
You won't. And you won't.
You will not. God gave everybody.
But true, but and you
God
won't.
gave everybody a gift.
Yes, He did.
So don't feel ashamed to say, I'm going to see my therapist. First of all, no one has to know that. Let me make that clear. No one has to know that you have a therapist, that you have a counselor, that you're seeking help. That's your issue.
Right.
And you're not ashamed of it. That's just nobody's business.
Right.
So I talked about how to determine how to find a counselor. That's another thing that you have to consider. If your counselor does not have a counselor, how are they dealing with their issues?
That's true. Now I have a love-hate relationship with counselors, and you are helping me to come back out because I shared something with a counselor in confidence, and it didn't. I shared something with the counselor that was bothering me, and it had to do with some kids, and he had to tell, but he didn't tell me he was gonna tell. So that kind of, I'm feeling some kind of way still to this day, but the kids are getting help. But I just got put in the middle of that.
Okay. So did you all hear me when I said I'm a mandate reporter? In every session, every initial session. If I see children, I am a mandate reporter. Well, I will protect the children.
So there it is. I don't feel bad. The kids got help, but I like, you couldn't just put John Doe name on it.
The children will appreciate it later. The parents or whomever, they will appreciate it later.
I hope so. And I'm the same. So yes, I will tell. I'm like Veronica. Y'all doing something around them children. Child, I'm mental health, and I don't want nobody to be like me. I'm bringing the people to you. Okay, like
so it's not that he broke your confidentiality. He had to save those children.
He did. It just hurt me.
It's okay. It is okay. The children were saved, and it's okay.
The children were saved. I'll talk about that another day. But the children were saved. It's still an ongoing case, but I had to say something. I'm sorry, I had to say something.
If you didn't, who would?
Who would?
And that goes back to your question. Who helps that person that can't help themselves to the point where they feel like, I'll just take myself out of this situation? How do you know one of those children weren't thinking the same thing? So you maybe have been that person that saw that situation or brought to that situation where you had to report it to help save one of those children. We just never know. So the same thing with someone who is feeling like, I'll just take myself out of this situation. Well, if you go talk to someone or you create a space where someone feels comfortable talking to you about it, then that saves you instead of just keep saying, I'm okay.
Right.
I'm okay.
Because I can say
okay.
that. I can
with
say
a
that.
smile. And keep going. And that's not healthy. So.
It's not. So I have worked on it. I am working on it, and I'm very transparent with you.
Absolutely.
A lot on.
Thank you.
I'm a work in progress, but I know
that we all are.
So I want to talk a little bit before we go. I was reading some posts. Different people are trying to date now, and it's hard for them to date because they are so life is life in them. So kind of like in this depressed mode, but they want to find someone. So I did make a comment to one person. I was like, yeah, wanting to date is fine and all that, but when are you going to take time to heal you? And the person kind of got upset with me.
That's first.
So we're going to piggy off of the comment, the question and the comment. So those of you that are dating or wanting to date, wanting to know what is it like, but you are going through so many things mentally, I personally think that you should heal yourself, because how can you offer someone, and I'll just say me, when I was in my mess, I wanted to date somebody, but I had to think about it. Okay, well, I can't stop crying for one. If you tell me to stop crying, that's going to be an argument because I'm not ready. Then two, there's still some things that I'm putting underneath this cover that I don't want to look at, and you go try and tell me to talk about it. I don't want to do that either. I might just want to have sex with you, just being honest. I might just want to have sex with you and just be cute and just keep and keep it light. And you might be trying to dig into some stuff. So I feel like healing you, because who knows, that smile, that one little smile, and I'm in love, and I'm like, look, I got to tell this man my whole life story. Okay, but I can't. So what can we say to those that want to date, but they so hurt and won't let go of the hurt, but they want to date?
Basically what you just said. It's like you have to heal yourself. You first have to acknowledge one term that keeps coming up on social media and just in conversation is narcissistic people. Be able to tell the difference between a narcissist and someone who's manipulative. Yes, it could be that narcissistic people are manipulative, but some people are just manipulative. It's not necessary. So stop trying to always put a title on somebody.
Yes.
We all have our own issues, and focus on your issues. Okay, I have to focus on me. I can't focus on the person that's sitting next to me because I can't fix them. I can only fix me. Find out, determine why you're accepting the things that you're accepting. If it's becoming a pattern, find out why are you allowing yourself to accept those things.
Right.
So it's bigger than focusing on the person that you're the people or person you're trying to date. Focusing on what you want, not settle. Don't settle. Establish your boundaries. Stick to them. Because the minute that you let down your guard, the minute you let down your boundaries, I'll say that, the minute you relax your boundaries is the minute that you start your process of regret.
Baby.
Because the first thing you're going to say is, I already knew that I shouldn't have given that person my time.
Right.
I already knew that wasn't going to work. And people say, well, you didn't give it a chance to work. I already knew.
Right.
This is the same pattern as someone that I've dated before. So if you know that you're not willing to accept those things, and only you know that, I can't tell you shouldn't accept that. I can't accept cheating. So if he cheated, okay, I'm gone, because I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to come back from that. That doesn't mean that you can't. So find out who you are first.
Okay.
Find out who you are first and what do you want.
Right.
Because the minute you start focusing on what's going on social media and trying to replicate those relationships, you're setting yourself up for failure.
It's a wrap.
Because what you can handle and what you can deal with, some others may not. So.
Okay. And on that note, shout out to all these gardeners out here that are gardening and putting water on these beautiful flowers and allowing them to grow in safe spaces. So guys, if you like your music played, if you like to be a special guest, not only my special guest, but my mental health specialist guest, Veronica Blaze, come on over to the Renada Soul Show. We got you covered like a blanket right here with real music, real talk, real culture, and we got it going on. Until next time, bye y'all.